episode, I showed you all how the Islamic history contains beheadings and the teachings of chopping people's heads off and then cooking it and eating it. Obviously, I've been making this claim for over a year now. I came on the Bolt report with the Andrew Bolt, and I made that claim. And the ABC turned around and said Imam Tawhidi's statements are divisive, they're playing crazy, and that, what's the evidence for all of this? What is the evidence that Islam, alongside the beheadings, has monkey teachings, as I would call them? And I'd like to show you exactly what I referred to yesterday when I showed you the images of two heads in a pot, and I said that this was the actual history of Islam, and it's happening today with ISIS and what's going on. I'd like to show you, because these people have denied these occurrences and they claim that they are not true. The Australian National Imams Council and other several Imams, even from the Shia faith, it's not a matter of Sunni Shia. I'm not here to be a sectarian person. This is a historical fact. Did a person in history who was the companion of Prophet Muhammad, did he have his head chopped off because he refused to collect taxation money for the Islamic Caliph, or did this not happen? And was his head chopped off by the Caliph, by the orders of the Caliph?
Alright, peace of Christ to all. As we see here, let me introduce to you Mr. Imam Tawhidi, as he called himself in Facebook. I'm not sure if this is his real name. And supposedly he is an Imam of a mosque in Australia, as I understand. Now, he considered himself as a Muslim reformer, quote unquote. This person trying to prove to the media, and look how funny the argument, the one who is trying to prove him wrong is the ABC. I mean, isn't it funny? A Muslim trying to convince you that we kill in the name of Allah. ABC say no, you are wrong. A Muslim, a cleric in his mosque, he is, this guy is being honest. You see, when you are honest for one time in your life, they accuse you of lying. When you lie all day long, all your life, they take your side. Now, this person, he is upset that in the history of Islam there is such a thing. A guy who got killed, and even they chop his head, and even they ate him. But I don't know really what to say to you, Mr. Tawhidi. Didn't your Prophet do the same? Isn't it your Prophet who said, I mean, Khalid ibn Walid, he is somehow he is the cousin of Muhammad. Actually, the two grandmother of Muhammad, they are the cousins of Khalid ibn Walid. And then Muhammad himself, he married a woman. She is from the women of Khalid ibn Walid family. And he is talking about this guy who killed a Muslim, and he ate his head, and he raped his wife. And he is a very well-known hero in the history of Islam. And as you said, he is considered as a cousin for Muhammad. But I find it kind of weird that Mr. Tawhidi, he is mentioning to us how upset he is from what this guy he said, but he didn't want to tell us that Muhammad, why you want to upset from a man doing that? If you're a prophet, he ordered every Muslim, including himself, that this is his message and this is his strategy, that he wanna fight and kill anyone who don't believe in him. So if you are complaining that this guy he was killed for not paying tax, is that his order, or this is the order of Muhammad? As you see, it's in the front of your eyes, and you know better. Supposedly you are a scholar. Those people who refuse to pay zakat, they should be killed. So why you are blaming this man? As you see, the one is talking here is your prophet, and Khalid al-Walid is just doing the order of his prophet. It is justified to kill anyone in Islam if he don't pay tax, if he don't pray to the Qibla, if he don't practice a prayer, if he don't do any of those things. Read with me. I hope you guys, you will show him this video and you will share it with him, and he is more than welcome to talk to me, and if we can have a nice conversation. He is more, you know, I respect him. At least he's more, you know, like not like the rest of the Muslims who promote lies, and you know, at least this guy trying to be honest. But maybe I need to open his eyes to be more honest and to say things as it is. What is going to stop Muhammad from killing people? Exactly. What is required in Islam and by Muhammad so you will not be killed? All those hadith, as you see, and by the way, I can show you this is from the Shia source too. It's the same. Even Ali, who is almost worshipped by the Shia, he burned people alive. So I don't understand why you don't tell people that this is a guy who is just doing the order of Muhammad, and the real criminal is not Khalid al-Walid, it is Muhammad. Do you see it? All those things, like what will stop Muhammad from killing you exactly? What will stop you? Stop him? You have to pray. You have to say the Shahada, testify that Allah is God and Muhammad is his prophet. You have to do prayer, and you have to pay the zakat, and you have to face the Qibla, and you have to slaughter as we slaughter, and you have to eat as we eat, and then and only then your blood and your property is secured. So when Khalid al-Walid, he killed this man for not paying or refused to collect the zakat, he is just doing the order of Muhammad. So why you're upset? So I want to say you are honest, but in the same time I see here like there is some kind of game is playing. You don't want to say that the real criminal is not Khalid. The real criminal is Muhammad. If you don't do any any of those things in front of us in the screen, you will be killed. You have to pray as he's praying. You have to face the Kaaba, which means if you pray without facing the Qibla, they will kill you still. You have to eat as he eat, and you have to pay the zakat. So why you're upset from this Khalid? Let us hear what he want to say more, so we can learn about what he's trying to prove to us.
Undertaken by the hands of Khalid ibn al-Walid, who the majority of Muslims revere. He's seen as the sword of God, the sword of justice, Khalid ibn al-Walid. Did this happen or did it not happen? Let's take a look. I have here with me a bunch of scans from Islam's most authentic and greatest scholars. Each clip represents a book.
All right, let us stop here. You can watch this video in his Facebook. However, you know, eating people, you know, he will say to you that this guy he killed the man.
And I have now
he cooked
gathered
him
for you over at least 10 giant scholars within the history of Islam prove me right when they narrated this issue. And I would slowly like to go through this matter with you so you can see exactly what happened. What is Imam Tawhidi warning from? What is going on? And if there's an Imam who wishes to deny this fact and wishes to accuse me of lying, that this did not happen and that these are all fake and that I am a fake, give me a month's time so I can order in the real books, just like how I ordered in the Bukhari, and then we can sit face to face.
My friend, you do not need to order any book. They are online. You can show them online, and I can help you. And the one who accusing you to be a liar, he is just because he's a hypocrite liar himself. This is a TV host, a program, Islamic program in Egypt. And this guy, who is a Muslim reformer too, he is saying to him, how we can fight terrorism if this is what we teach in our schools? The host in the TV, he said, what are you talking about? What we teach? Read for us. And then the guy, he did read for him.
يعني هذا الكلام بيتدرس للعيال اللي في الازهر. This is what we teach our kids.
الكلام ده ما يبقى زمان عند نشر الاسلام.
هو ده اللي بيدرسوه للعيال دلوقتي.
The host, he said to him, you mean this is like before when Islam is spread by sword? The guy, he said, no, this is today. This is the book of school today.
لما بيدرسوا لهم الكلام ده دماغهم ما بتستحملش الحضاره. فبيقعدوا يتكلموا.
When we teach them this in a school, they cannot handle the civil life. This is what they teach them in school.
معانا بحكم الاموات بتوع زمان اللي من سنه 1000.
They are teaching us today to live the same as people who died 1400 years ago.
من 1000 سنه فاتت ويقهرونا والا ما نبقاش مسلمين.
And they force us to practice, otherwise we will not be Muslims.
زي ما قال لي دلوقتي طالما انا مش سني ابقى كافر مع ان انا لا سني ولا شيعي ولا اي حاجه وانا.
As they called me because I don't want to be a Sunni or Shia, so I am a kafir. However, he says to you in this video that they are teaching that you can eat anyone who is apostate from Islam.
انه ربنا لا يأمرنا الا نحن اله واحد بس. شوف كمان من ضمن.
See what they are saying.
بيقول وحيث جوزنا اكل ميتة الادمي يعني ممكن ياكل ادمي.
It's lawful to eat a human being
في حالة الاضطرار.
in the case of emergency without cooking it or without doing barbecue.
بعد ما هياكلوا بس ما يسلقوش ولا يشويه. وتخرج في ذلك بان اكله نيئا وغيره وله قتل مرتد. خلي بالك وله قتل مرتد واكله.
And if you have to eat and you need to eat, you can kill an apostate, a Muslim apostate, and kill him and eat him.
وقتل تارك ايوه
يعني يقتل بني ادم وياكله عشان.
The host is saying to him, you mean he to eat he can kill a human being and eat him? He said, yeah.
لا
ومش كده وبس.
ده بيدرس عندنا في الازهر.
This guy is saying this is what they teach in our school in Al-Azhar University, the highest university of Islam in the world. He said, yeah, this is the book in front of me.
بص يا سيدي الازهر الشريف قطاع المعاهد الازهريه الاداره المركزيه للكتب والمكتبات والوسائل.
He is reading the name for him, the printing, the date, etc. when this book is printed in the school and the university, and even there is the stamp of the university on it.
التعليميه الاقناع في حل الفاظها بشجاع للصف الثالث الثانوي والكلام.
And this is for high school, last year of high school in this university, because this university starts from early age all the way to get bachelor and even master and PhD, so you can join from high school.
صفحة 256 السنة دي.
Page number 256 this year. This is printed this year. The book name is Al-Iqna'. So they are teaching in their schools until now that you can eat a human being. Not the history of Islam. This is not the history of Islam. In the book of Al-Bidayah and Nihaya, this poor guy, he is trying to find out where he can find them. He need to buy the books. You do not need to buy the books. It's here. It's in the front of your eyes. All the Muslims, they can read. That Muslims, they always kill each other and even eat each other. Not only they eat their enemies. Look what it says here. فقال مالك وأمر برأسه فجعل مع حجرين. So he cut his head and he put it between two rocks and he cooked it on a pot and he ate from it. This is the book of Ibn Kathir, Al-Bidayah wa Nihaya, volume number 9, And this is the page number 462 to 463, as you see in the front of your eyes. So, you know, when a Muslim he says this is not true, he is lying to who? Khalid bin Walid, he killed people just because people, they got excited when they converted to Islam, so they said we became Sabi'an, and Muhammad, he killed them for saying that. Why? Because many, they were accusing Muhammad that he is a Sabi'an. There's nothing it's called Islam. So they said we became Sabi'an, so he killed them, he slaughtered them. And for sure they were forced to convert to Islam, and still he killed them. But this is not what only Ibn al-Walid he did. This is what Muhammad he did. What about Bani al-Mustaliq? How Muhammad, what do you say of Muhammad attacking people who have no idea why Muhammad he attacked them for no reason? And then he took their daughters as sex slave, and he took one of them as Juriya, as you see here. This tribe was doing nothing to Muhammad. They never harmed Muhammad, they never fight Muhammad, and he attacked them when they were busy feeding their cattle. He's a thief. As simple as that. Muhammad is a thief. He's a gang leader. He was spying at those people until they got busy. There's nobody to protect them. Those peaceful people, they are just doing their daily life, feeding their cattle. They are not in the stage of war. They are not prepared to any attack, etc. And then Muhammad, he attacked them where their cattle drinking water. So their fighter were killed, and the survivor, i.e. women and children, which means they killed all the men, were taken prisoners. On that day, Muhammad, he took Juriya, and she became his sex slave. So why you are upset from Ibn Walid? He is not a prophet. He is just a soldier for Muhammad. He do what Muhammad says, and he do what Muhammad did. So to say to me, I am upset from Ibn Walid, but you don't want to be upset from Muhammad and his God, I find it kind of funny. I mean, you have to be honest here. Why you didn't say that this is Islam, this is not Khalid bin Walid? What about the Quran saying clearly that, like, you know, he is saying that in Islam, in the history of Islam, there's a chopping forehead, cutting hands, there's a crucifixion, not only chopping heads. Chapter 5 verse number 33, Muhammad, he ordered to cut the hands from opposite directions and legs and crucify people. And not only that, this person Muhammad, he enjoyed torture. This is the chapter 5 verse number 33, and this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. It says here that when a bunch of guys who converted to Islam, look, they've been forced to convert to Islam, they have no choice. So at night they gave their animal to Muhammad. At night they decide to run away. In order to get back their animals, they killed the shepherd and they ran away. So Muhammad, he sent his men after them. They got them, and look what Muhammad he did. The Messenger of Allah, give him peace, ordered that they be given a flock of camels and shepherd, and commanded them to sit with them. But those are their camels. With and to drink from camel urine. Muhammad, anyone he convert to Islam, he ordered him to drink milk and camel urine. Enjoy it. And then those guys, they took off the camels, according to the Muslim stories, and they killed the shepherd and they ran away. So Muhammad, he sent after them, and they were captured. Let me put the screen up. So Muhammad sent after them, and he captured, actually it is not him, it is a bunch of guys, and he cut off their hands. It's not him, it's them. This is a wrong translation. and he cut off their hands and feet and gouged their eyes. Like what? The Quran says that kill the one who killed. The Torah says kill the one who killed. But there's no religion in the world saying if somebody is a criminal, you play with their body and you torture them. You see, Muhammad in different verse, he said eye for an eye. He's trying to copy Musa's, but those guys did not damage the eyes of the shepherd. So look what he did. They killed the shepherd. Muhammad, he cut them, he cut their feet, he cut their hands, he crucified them, and he put nails after he heated with fire in their eyes. So which one is more ugly, the guy who killed a man and he ate him when he is dead, or a guy who is torturing people when they are alive? For sure, until they die. So I find it kind of weird that you are talking about the history of Islam, but until now I did not hear you speaking against Muhammad and his crimes. So if you guys speak to this guy, ask him, a Christian prince, he asks you, how come you don't want to say that Muhammad was the biggest criminal? And how you can reform Islam without reforming the Quran, which means throwing the Quran away. We are reading Quran, we are not reading Hadith. How you can reform Quran if this is supposedly the word of Allah and Allah is God? Are you going to reform Allah? That is a bigger question. I leave it for him. Say hello to him. At least he is more honest than the rest, but still there is a big call he need to answer. Why you don't say the truth that Muhammad is the biggest criminal and Allah is a fake, false, satanic God? I hope and I pray that this gentleman, he will see the truth and truth will set him free. Feel free to download my video, and if this gentleman he would like to contact me, feel free to contact me. You see in the screen there it says to contact me, and then you will see the link in the screen. So feel free to contact me there, Mr. Imam Tawhidi. I will be happy to have some nice conversation with you, maybe in your Facebook, I don't mind, or Skype, it doesn't matter. God bless everyone. Download the video, share it, and let us do the good work for the truth, and the truth will set us free. God bless you.